Ace Will's a genius.
It's your boy Next Level Ace back with another one. In today's video, we're gonna talk about women dating broke men. Now, I have mixed feelings on this, but let's hear a few other perspectives and then we'll get into mine.
I'm dating a broke guy and it really sucks because
Respectfully, just leave him. Let that man be to himself. Let him figure his life out. Let him be the best version of himself. Let him find who he is meant to find when that time comes. Because if he's not enough, or he's just doing just enough to get by and it doesn't appease you, find somebody else. Because at the end of the day, if you got to go on social media to get validation or advice from other people who do not know your man truly the way you do, you already behind the eight ball. So leave that man alone. You have every right to leave and you have every right to stay. It's your decision. But the worst thing you can ever do is ask for advice from strangers who are more than likely going to enrich your relationship with negativity. They're going to sit there and say, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you wanted to, he would. If you broke, just say that. Like, you're literally giving these people ammunition to call your man the worst things in the world, yet they do not know him whatsoever. So leave that man alone. Let him live his life. Because the grass is not greener on the other side. It's better to have a person with character, morals, and loves you internally than somebody who only just has money. But like I said, if it doesn't work for you, move on. Do him and yourself a favor and find who is meant for you. Peace.
He said a lot right there, man. It's tough because obviously, let's keep it a buck. Well, for women, most women, they don't want to date a man with like no money. And as a man, you should not have money. But you gotta understand that men go through phases of their lives like everyone else. You know what I'm saying? So just because a man doesn't have money right now doesn't mean he ain't gonna have money later. See what I'm saying? Like, you know? So, but for a lot of women, they need you to have money now. It's a deal breaker now. If you don't got it right now, they don't want you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, for a lot of men, it's like, cool, you didn't want me when I didn't have it. I don't want you when I have it. That's fair. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, women, y'all gotta be careful. Men, y'all gotta be careful too, man. It's like nobody's looking for that true companionship anymore. Like, what happened to like really falling in love and loving somebody outside of what they can do for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what about just loving somebody because of who they are? You know, the real reason you supposed to be marrying somebody because you love the person that they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you love the person they became, you love the person that they was initially. You know what I'm saying? Like, money, obviously, y'all seen my videos on this channel. Money is important, you feel me? Because having money just relieves stress. It makes life just a tad bit easier. In my opinion, a lot easier, if I'm being honest. Because just think about how you will operate in life when you no longer have to worry about, am I gonna have enough money to do this? Can I afford this? Damn, what do next month? Am I gonna be able to pay? You know what I'm saying? Like, once you eliminate those worries of like, damn, this bill coming up, I'm hoping I'm gonna have enough. Ooh, I gotta figure something out. I'm gonna have to borrow some money from somebody. Once you eliminate that, then you start dealing with like real life. You start having real problems. Like, that's when you start really working on like your relationships and your well, I was about to say relationships twice, but yeah, you start working on like your relationships with your family, your kids, your spouse, with God. You know what I'm saying? It's like, once you gotta take care of your finances, so you ain't gotta worry about finances. You know what I'm saying? Like, take care of your finances, so you ain't gotta worry about finances. You're like, okay, that's good. We good on that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and ladies, don't just date a man because he got money. It ain't gonna go like you think.
Bro, can y'all women stop dating broke ass niggas? On some real shit. As a grown ass man, I have never in my life fixed my fucking tongue and my lips to ask a bitch for some money or even text that shit. The fuck I look like? The hell? Stop dating these broke niggas. I wish my little sister would tell me that her boyfriend, some nigga she fuck with, gonna be like, hey, can you give me a quick 20? I'll pay back with my next check. And then y'all love fuck with niggas that got no fucking car. You picking niggas up. You getting out of your bed. Your queen size, hella pillows bed. Soft ass bed. Grabbing your keys to pick up a broke nigga? You see how crazy that sound? Don't that sound insane? Cause it is. Man. And these niggas got no shame too. They gonna keep doing it. You gonna keep doing it too. And I feel like it's because you low-key like how you got control over that nigga a little. Cause he needs you. Y'all not slick. That's why y'all like fucking with broke niggas. I done been peep gang, you feel me? Hey, I ain't broke, so I don't give a fuck. None of my business.
Hey, as far as that goes, I agree. We can agree to disagree. Okay, that's how I'm gonna put it. We can agree to disagree. Like I said, I understand what was he saying? I understand the part where he like, niggas texting you, calling you, asking you for money. Nah, never. As a man, never. Now, I ain't gonna lie, every situation is also different though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there are, like I said, there are seasons in people's life. You know, you might just be down bad, might be trying to figure some shit out. You might need a little assistance from your spouse in certain times, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong. You, as a man, you shouldn't feel like you can't ask your wife for help, you know what I'm saying? But in this video, I don't feel like he was talking to those type of men. He was talking to the guys who out here with no car, no job. Like, he talking about the bums. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, he talking about the bums. It's some bums out here now. Watch out for the bums, man. Watch out for the bums, man. The niggas that just want to live off you, eat off you, drive your car, use your electricity, burn up all your gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get all the benefits of being with you and they just use them up. They use and abuse. Watch out for those niggas. Those niggas is bums. Find you a man that's gonna help provide. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna provide. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That don't mean he's not allowed to go through rough patches, because we all live in life and things happen. You know what I'm saying? But just because he might be going through a tough time, it don't mean he's a bad guy. It don't mean he don't want to provide. Just because he can't provide in the moment, don't mean that he will never provide again. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it happen, bro. Like, with friends, you know what I'm saying? One of my homies, he was down bad. His shorty left. Now that nigga up. I know she regretted a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that nigga up. He doing good for himself. He taking care of himself. He got money coming in. He, you know what I'm saying? He got a car he like. He got, you know what I'm saying? She should have stuck around. But nah, the moment he was down, she felt like she needed something else, needed something different. Then she ended up with a nigga that ain't even doing half the shit he doing. That's tough.
You better not take a chance on that broke ass man knowing you know better. See, one thing you have to understand, if you're 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, unless that man is recently being released from prison, that man has no reason to be broke. He's a loser. He'll probably die a loser. And even if you take him and you level him up and you teach him what colognes to wear and how to get his hair cut and how to keep up on his hygiene, you could fill out your resume for him. Do you know that this girly man will start to resent you because you leveled him up? Do you know that he will take everything that you taught him, run back to his comfort zone in poverty and the ghetto, and take the chick that's on Section 8 and give her the man that you've built from scratch? He's a bum. You're taking a chance on a loser. He never had any ambition. And so this is the scariest part. Not only did you level him up to leave you for her, you leveled him up, and now he's giving somebody the version of him that you've created. He hates the fact that you know it all. He hates the fact that you taught him everything. He hates the fact that he secretly compares to you and you don't even look at it like a competition. He'll beat you up psychologically and physically because secretly he hates the fact that you took a chance on him.
There's only one thing I hate about videos like that, because he's right. There are men out here like that. There are some bums out here. I just said that. Like, there's some bums out here. But it's like, all broke men aren't bums. Some men are just in a season of their life where they're trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So don't miss out on being with a really dope guy, a really ambitious guy, because in the current moment, he doesn't have all the money you want him to have. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yes, we do understand that. There's some bums out here. It's a lot of bums out here. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I do, but bro, it's some dope guys out here that's just trying to work their way up. They might not have it all right now, but I promise you, they gonna be having their way soon. So, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta know who you're dealing with at the end of the day.
You will either babysit a broke man or miss a rich one. No man who is bringing home the bacon and can buy you the house you want and can buy you the car you want and can clothe you the way you want to be clothed has enough time to eat lunch with you every day. So either you're going to have a man who's at home with you all day so you can know where he's at all times and he can't contribute, or you're going to have one who knows how to slay giants, but you ain't going to find both of them in one. Any man who got as much time as you want him to have ain't gonna have as much resources as you need him to have. So you just pick. Do you want a boo or do you want a man? And when that man comes home from cutting that grass, you be at the door talking about, Adam, wherefore art thou, Adam? Remove your fig leaf. If a woman takes care of the house, you can be too tired to cook. He can't never be too tired to protect. But you can have a headache. By the way, the Bible says your body don't belong to you, it belongs to him. So take an Advil.
They ain't gonna like that part. They ain't gonna like that part. But man, it's definitely some truth in this. You know what I'm saying? Like a very ambitious man, a man that's on a mission, not gonna have time. He's not just gonna have the most time in the world, and sometimes it's hard to get women to understand. I know from experience, trust me, it is Sunday, 8:21. I'm in here making content. You know what I'm saying? My kids are somewhere in the house and my girl's somewhere in the house. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm in here making content because I'm trying to build something. So I spend a lot of time at work or in here making content, making music, doing something. I'm always doing something productive. I always got a plan. I'm always working on something. Whether I'm working on, like I said, content, or I'm at work, or hit the gym, reading. I got into day trading this year. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, there's a lot of stuff I do in order to, improve my current circumstances and to just overall give my family a better life. But in order to give them the life I want to give them, unfortunately, I spend a lot of time away from them. But it all makes sense one day, hopefully. I pray it will.
Here are 3 things that will happen if you decide to get into a relationship with a man who is broke and barely got his life together. Number 1, he will give you a lot of sex because that's all he has to offer. He will use sex to keep you distracted, to keep you preoccupied with providing him with money.
We need to swap out the word broke for bums, because they be talking about bums. Every broke man is not like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be talking about, a lot of these videos, they talking about bums. There's a difference between a bum and just a man that just ain't got it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be talking about bums. She talking about bums right now.
Things that he needs to help build him up, because he's giving you this pipe dream of a story that you and him will be a power couple someday, like Jay-Z and Beyonce, if you just continue to support him. He knows he don't have shit to offer you, so he will sleep with you morning, noon, and night and try to get you hooked and pacify you while he drains your money and resources. He doesn't intend on staying with you once he gets on his feet. So he's hoping that the sex will keep you pacified long enough until he gets what he needs out of you, then he's out of there. The second thing that will happen is he'll bully you. He'll bully and abuse you. Let me tell you something. A man determines his self-worth by his financial status. If he's broke or struggling or in between jobs, he's not going to feel good about himself. He's going to hate what he sees in that mirror. And best believe he's going to be resentful because he's broke and lacking. So he's going to turn around and bully you and punish you because you have your shit together. Even though you're helping this man, he feels emasculated. You don't make him feel like a man. Even though you're helping him and contributing and trying to get him on his feet and nurse him and give him your car so that he can go on his job interviews, he doesn't appreciate it and he feels emasculated. Therefore, he will be mean to you. He will be verbally, emotionally, and sometimes physically abusive. He won't even like you. And he'll be low-key envious and competitive because you got your life together and he don't. Even though y'all in this relationship and y'all supposed to be building together, he will fucking resent you. And his resentment will turn into bully-like behavior. Be careful. Number 3, instead of him doing the right thing and working with you and building with you, he's gonna take your money and use it to impress other women, his side chicks, his baby mothers, the women in his family. So in other words, he will take your money and anything else you give him, buy clothes, buy Jordans to impress other women, take pictures and post them on Facebook and act like he's single, knowing he's laid up with you. He will use your money for all his addictions, gambling addiction, lottery tickets, buying clothes, drugs, alcohol, weed. He will blow your money on his addictions, and he will wine and dine his side chick with your money. Moral of the story, stay away from broke men. You're not gonna last. He's gonna destroy you.
Sound like she's speaking from experience. But again, they're talking about bums. These are bums. Any man who is just willingly taking money from his spouse or his girlfriend or whatever and taking that money and buying stuff for himself as Like Jordans? What? Clothes? What? Taking the next girl out, bro? Y'all talking about these are bums. These are bums. There's a difference between a bum and a man who just ain't got it. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's very true. They talking about bums right now. These are bums. Let's get this clear. They talking about, but these are bums. These are not broke men. These are bums. I just hate that all broke men get this rep because a girl will meet a man and be like, he's just such a nice guy. He has, you know, aspirations, hopes, and dreams, and he's working towards this, that, but he don't have money. And then the fact that he don't have money is why you don't take a chance with him. But it's like, if he's showing you all the signs outside of his bank account that you consider green flags, that's why I say you gotta know who you're dealing with. Because obviously, if you're dealing with a man, he lazy, always asking you for money, using your car, buying clothes and shoes with your money, like, obviously that's probably not the guy, you know what I mean, that you want or should have around. But you know, there's broke men who got their own car. They got money coming in. They just don't have abundance or a surplus of it at the current moment, and they working towards something. You know what I mean? They're not lazy. They get up every day. They go after it day after day. They just don't have the money right now, but they gonna get there. You gotta know who you dealing with, because they talking about bums. I'm trying to tell y'all, they talking about bums, bro.
This man said, why every time I meet a woman, she's behind on her bills or she needs help with a bill?
Now, to me, that sounds like a valid question, but I'm sure she's going to figure out a way to say that it isn't. View discretion is advised.
If that's something that you're questioning and it's bothering you, upsetting you, that you have to bring it to the internet, you don't need to be meeting women right now. You need to be focusing on yourself and getting your life together so that that doesn't bother you.
First and foremost, this has to be labeled as digital panhandling. Let's just get that out the way now. Okay, so her advice is that we should not feel bothered if we continue to meet women and every time we meet them, their bills are due. Her logic is that we need to focus on ourselves because that should not bother us. And if we focus on ourselves and get our money up, only then will women's bills being due not bother us. As an average man that makes really good money for himself, that shit is always gonna fucking bother us. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And the ones that it don't bother are called tricks. Tricks are here to pay for the cat and an experience. They're not here to really date you. That's not how they move. And if you're not here to date, sweetheart, just tell us what the price is up front. That way we could skip all the small talk and get down to business. Secondly, let's go into the alternate universe. That's like me saying right now, ladies, if you are upset that every time you meet a man on the first night he's trying to crack, you ain't got no business dating. You need to focus on yourself, be prepared to satisfy a man like a real woman should, and then, and only then, will you be prepared to date. And if that interaction between you and those men are upsetting you and upsetting you so much that you have to bring it to the internet, you truly are not prepared to date right now. You see how fucking ridiculous that sounds? Like, if you made it this far into the video, like, do you see how fucking ridiculous that sounds? No matter how you chop this shit up, if you are a fully functioning adult woman and you are trying to date, right? And one of the conversations you're trying to have with that man is that your bills is due and you are anticipating that he should be willing and prepared to pay for said bills, you're cooked. Just sell it already. There's a real profession out there for you. There are women that provide services, right? And they get paid for said services. Just join that group. Call it a motherfucking day. Stop trying to frame it like you looking for a husband when you really looking for a trick. But you know what? I know y'all ain't gonna listen to me. I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep the change.
That's real, bro. That's another thing out here, man. You meet a girl and she instantly goes, my bills are due. Or the girls that's out here like, if you want to talk to me, pay a bill. Hit my Cash App. Apple Pay me. What? Like, that lady basically just said, you can't afford to help with my bills, you shouldn't be dating. Like, if you can't afford to help women with their bills, you shouldn't be dating. To an extent, I agree, right? Only because I feel like as a man, you should work on getting your finances in order. But even with that being said, right? I don't care how much money I got. If you're leading with I have to pay something for you, I don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'd be like, cool, next. You know what I'm saying? What is this, 2K? What is this, pay to play? I'm cool on that. Because if all it takes is a little money to get you moving and grooving, the next nigga come that's spending a little more, you gone. Like, what are you really worth? You know what I'm saying? Any girl that's just jumping at the money, we cool on that.
Take that broke boyfriend seriously. Men don't fall in love once they're rich. The purest stage of love for us is during the struggle.
The purest stage of love for a man is during the struggle. You wanna know what's crazy? As a kid, right? As a kid, bro, I'm probably like 17, 18. You wanna know one of my prayers? Legit, this is one of my prayers as like a 17, 18-year-old. I was like, God, let me find my wife before I become successful. That was literally one of my prayers as like a 17, 18-year-old. Like, let me find my wife before I become successful. Because I want somebody who is literally with me for me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ever wanted. Like, don't be with me because of what I have, what I became, or what I have the potential to be. Which, the potential thing, it's cool. It's cool to see potential in your spouse, in your partner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if that's the only reason that you want to be with them, then you probably shouldn't be with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting with somebody in high school that is like really good in sports, maybe basketball, football, and you're like, damn, you probably going to the league. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you stick around and you kick it with them and you know, commit to them because in your mind, one day they gonna be in the league and you gonna get to reap all the benefits. If that's the only reason you there, then are you really for them? Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got to the point, it was like, when I do get like rich, it's gonna be like, if you know, you know. I ain't even gonna tell people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be very low key, bro. It's gonna be like, if you know, you know. I'm trying to tell you. That's how I'm moving.
Let me tell y'all something I done figured out. For real. The reason why I think a lot of women well, I ain't gonna say a lot of women, I'm gonna say some women, deal with broke men who ain't got nothing. We already know he got good dick, so most time broke men who ain't got shit, $10 men got dick. We already established that. Because it's all his ass really got to offer anyway. But the real reason, in my mind, a lot of women settle and deal with broke men. People want to know that, you know, why? Because I think some women like to control. Think about it. If you dealing with somebody you know ain't got shit, okay? You know he ain't got nowhere to stay. You know he barely got money. You know he ain't really got shit. You gonna control that, because guess what? You bringing everything to the motherfucking table. He ain't going nowhere. You know he gonna be with your ass. You the one who's taking care of business. You know he living in your house. So you know he damn near homeless, so he ain't going nowhere. You know he ain't got no job. Or if he got one, it's a little piece of job. So you know he gonna have to, you know he gonna need you. You know he gonna stick around. A lot of women, I feel like, deal with men who got less than them because they like to control. It's a control factor. I know this motherfucker broke and dusty and he gonna motherfucker need me. I'm sorry, I believe that with all my heart.
I can see that. I can see that for sure. I can see that. And they run away from a man who got his shit together immediately. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, that man ain't finna put up with what you be doing because he has his own. But a man who don't have much is more than likely gonna stick around because he like, I ain't got shit else. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But I got another hot take before we close this video out, right? Most women date broke men because there are more broke men than any other men. Go look at the statistics. Go check the stats, man. Go check the stats. There are more broke men than any other men. Okay, broke men, that is the biggest class of men. You're gonna run into a broke man before you run into a man that is financially stable or wealthy. 9 times out of 10, the man you meet is gonna be a broke man. Every now and then, you might stumble across a man with some money, but it's not common. And then a lot of the, depending on how you mingle or where you mingle, a lot of the men y'all be running into that do be having money, don't be having money in a legit way. So it's like, yeah, he got money, but he probably going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, that money not gonna last long. We talking about men who like really locked in investments, property, equity, you know what I'm saying? Like, good credit, shit that's gonna stand the test of time. You know what I mean? Fast money, it goes as quick as it comes. Come on, we know that. Come on, man, if you old enough, you know that, man. That fast money, it goes as quick as it comes, man. That shit in the door, out the door, man. In the front, out the back, you know what I'm saying? In one side, out the other side. That fast money, you know what I'm saying? But when you come across a man who really owning properties and businesses and great credit, you know what I mean? Like, how many of those men do you just run across? Keep it a buck. You gonna meet a broke man before you meet any other man. Unless you just mingle in those type of environments where the men with money be. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? But comment down below, let me know what you think, how you feel about this. Should women date broke men or not? Should men wait till they not broke in order to date? I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's gonna be a lot of niggas not dating I don't know. I don't know if that's what y'all really want. I don't know if y'all want all men that are broke to just be like, you know what? I am not dating anyone until I get my money right. I don't know. It'd be a lot of people not dating because, like I said, there's more broke men than anything else. But till next time, next level ace, gone, man.